to How to Cake It. I'm Yolanda, and this week I'm caking giant donuts, but I'm making the recipe better with Butterfinger. Baking is better with Butterfinger.
10 times fast, yo.
Baking is better with Butterfinger. Baking is... You threw me off! Thank you to Butterfinger for collaborating with us on this video and sending us lots of Butterfingers.
All right, let's get into some caking.
Let's get into some caking.
Oh, you don't have to say that. I was just saying it to you.
I like it. So I'm making 3 different donuts. A Butterfinger vanilla donut, a Butterfinger banana donut, and a Butterfinger chocolate donut. To give my giant donut cakes a whole new spin, I am baking with the better Butterfinger. For each one of my donut cakes, I need 5 pounds of my various batters, vanilla, banana, and chocolate. And then I'm going to chop 2 cups of Butterfinger per donut and fold that into the batter before pouring it into my pans. You don't think each donut's gonna be the same flavor, do you? We've discussed this before. This is why they sell them by the dozen, so you can have dozens of flavors, or today 3. I'm using my trusty donut pans, so basically they're like sphere pans in the sense that there's 2 halves, and together they'll make a whole donut, and they're like round rings. I'm challenging you to make your recipes better with Butterfinger. You can use one of these recipes, one of my other recipes, one of your own, but bake something better with Butterfinger and post it on social media with the hashtag ButterfingerBakes. And I'm gonna personally select the winner and send you the ultimate How to Cake It Butterfinger prize pack.
Wow.
Apron. Silicone cupcake holders. Ooh, it has this like great non-slip. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Fancy sprinkles. I'm actually gonna use a little bit of these, but I'll give you the leftovers.
That's so nice of you, yeah.
Did somebody tell Butterfinger I like cleaning their tea towels? It's a canister for your tools. You know, it would be great if I had tools to go in it. I'm gonna use these too, but I will wash them and then you can have them. And I have a deluxe crumb coat and chill bundle along with my best-selling cake book ready to send to the winner. All right, back to baking. Did you like that? It's like a segue. My cakes are now baked, cooled, and chilled, and it's time to level them in their pans. So I level these cakes the same way I level sphere cakes. I run my serrated knife along the top of the pan, and then in order to remove these cakes, it's slightly tricky. So what I'm gonna do is flip each pan over, and I'm going to use Mr. Burns to help warm the cakes in the pan. This way, I should be able to tap them out gently. Because of the shape, you don't really want to dig too much with a spatula. You'll scrape the pans and you might dent your donuts. No denting donuts.
Not denting donuts.
Orhan, please insert the no denting donuts sign. You've all seen this sign, clearly. No parking zone, no pets allowed, no denting donuts. Now it's time to simple syrup all my cakes with the help of Sir Squeeze. I am gonna simple syrup them on both sides. So first I simple syrup the hump side, then I flip them all over and simple syrup the flat side. While my simple syrup soaks in, I'm gonna make some buttercream better with Butterfinger. For my vanilla donut, I'm folding Butterfinger into Italian meringue buttercream. For my banana donut, I'm folding Butterfinger into peanut butter frosting.
Oh, no way.
Yes way. Yes way. And then for my chocolate donut, I'm folding Butterfinger into chocolate Swiss meringue.
Oh. Cody, did you already take all these cakes home?
I took 2 of them.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Cengiz took cake.
Ugh.
And I boxed some cake for Orhan, but if you want some, I could steal some from Orhan's box
Woohoo!
before he gets here.
Sorry, Orhan.
He's gonna be really upset when he has to watch this. It's not fair. Now I'm gonna fill my cakes accordingly. So I'm starting with the vanilla cake, and then you can spread your vanilla Butterfinger buttercream on the inside. And then place your top half of your donut dome side up. I think that goes without saying. I had some leftover buttercream. It was really unfortunate. Now I'm gonna fill my banana donut with my peanut butter Butterfinger frosting. My Butterfinger peanut butter frosting. Now I'm gonna fill my banana donut with my peanut butter Butterfinger frosting. So proud of myself. That was the first take. And then I'm gonna fill my chocolate donut with my Butterfinger chocolate. Okay.
Butterfinger.
With my chocolate Butterfinger Swiss meringue frosting. Buttercream. Oh, so many delicious adjectives. That's the problem. For my vanilla and banana donut, I want to make a vanilla glaze, which I will dye once I'm done. And then for the chocolate donut, I'm going to make a chocolate glaze. Well, here's what I should say. That's what I thought I was going to do. But stick around because I end up switching it up. See what I'm doing? I'm injecting suspense into the episode. Jocelyn. They're on the edge of their seats. So donut glaze is really easy to make. All you have to do is heat some whipping cream in a pot, and then you want to sift icing sugar into a bowl and have some vanilla on hand. This is to make the vanilla glaze. When your cream is warm, you can carefully stir it into your sifted icing sugar, add your vanilla, and then just keep stirring until it's completely smooth. Now, I have to keep in mind that Butterfinger, because it's so crispity, crunchy, peanut buttery, and loaded with goodness, it will be quite heavy on top of the donuts. So I want to make sure that my glaze is sturdy enough to hold it. Although the thought of a Butterfinger waterfall sounds great. It would be like a Butterfinger glaze fall. Could you imagine?
I like it.
People would visit that. Now, this is a very special day because it is the last day that you can get early bird pricing for Camp Cake. Camp Cake is our live stream baking event where you could bake with me live. I'll be in my kitchen, you'll be in yours, and we'll spend the day baking together. You've probably already seen the amazing treats we're gonna be making, but to remind you again, they are a pizza cake, movie night mega cupcakes, and my take on what a cake pop should be. You can register for Camp Cake at 50% off, but only for today. The prices go up tomorrow. And don't forget, when you buy Camp Cake, you get 15% off any Camp Cake bundle. So you can pick up exactly what you need and be ready for the day. Click the link in the description below and I will see you at Camp Cake. The chocolate glaze is made pretty much the same way, except we replaced the vanilla with some cocoa powder. And then this time you could sift your icing sugar and cocoa together and then stir in your cream. My glazes are made, but I do want to color my vanilla glaze. So what I do is I divide it into two bowls and I'm gonna dye the first half yellow to match the fancy sprinkles and the second half, you guessed it. So to color the glaze, I'm just using some gel food coloring. I always start off carefully. So I add a little bit of color, mix it in. So just add it, by eye until you are happy with the color.
Add it by eye.
Add it by eye.
I don't think that's a thing.
No, it's not. So just add it, like eyeball it. Now what I want to do is prepare more Butterfinger to top these donuts. So I've decided that I want each donut to have a different Butterfinger look. So the first donut is it's gonna be heavy on the Butterfinger. I'm just gonna unwrap Butterfingers and cut them in half, but not a straight line. I'm gonna do a bias. It's more fashionable. The next way I'm gonna cut the Butterfinger is sort of like into chunks or squares. And this allows you to see more crispity, crunchy peanut buttery. This donut is a juxtaposition of
what?
Smooth chocolate and rugged, crunchy texture. Okay?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Now, third on the runway, Lazy Susan, is I am going to chop the Butterfinger. This one's rugged. This one is like, I'm crispity, I'm crunchy, I'm peanut buttery. Deal with it. I really love eating donuts. Like whenever there's a new donut place, I am going there, I am trying them. But I always find there's something missing. Just that something. I just want to let you guys know this is a really hard day for me. It's missing something, like cake. There's not enough cake in this donut. This reminds me of Grenada. It's missing something. I can't put my Butterfinger on it. I can't put my Butterfinger on exactly what it is. I'm trying to 007. Hold on. It's just typical, you know? It's a chocolate cake donut with chocolate glaze. We could have made this better with Butterfinger. We could have chopped up some Butterfinger, folded it into the batter, fried the donut, chopped up more Butterfinger on top of the glaze. That's what I would do. That's what I'm going to do. I've decided to put the blue glaze on the vanilla donut. I used this gorgeous spatula to spoon my blue glaze onto the vanilla donut. And then I used a small offset spatula to just sort of smooth it down. Now, the only thing you want to make sure of is to cover the filling line, you know? You definitely want to cover the filling line of your donut because if you see that, it will look less like a donut. I know it's cake, but we're going for donut here. And then while the glaze is still not set, I'm gonna take my bowl of the Butterfinger chunks and I'm just going to chunk them on. And then, once again, working quickly, I'm gonna throw on some yellow sprinkles. So make sure you enter this Butterfinger Bakes challenge, and if you have any questions for me at all, leave them below in the comments. This way I can guide you and help you and lead you so that you can put out the collection you've always wanted to. And by collection, I mean bake something. So this is where it got wild in the kitchen. So originally I thought I was gonna put the chocolate glaze in the chocolate donut because I was thinking chocolate explosion. But Cody was like, the yellow glaze would look amazing on the chocolate donut. And then I agreed. So that's where I switched it up. So I decided to put the yellow glaze on my chocolate donut. And then I'm gonna take remember the halves of Butterfinger with the bias cut? I'm gonna lay those on top. You definitely want the chocolate, like the smooth chocolate, the top of the chocolate bar facing up. And then I sort of crisscrossed them. And before my glaze was set, I threw on some blue sprinkles. When I looked back at this donut though, I thought it could actually use a bit more yellow. So I took some of my yellow glaze, put it into a parchment piping bag, and then I drizzled it and added more blue sprinkles. I think it was the right move. Because I ended up switching glazes, this means the chocolate glaze is going on the banana donut. I can't believe I didn't think of that to begin with. Chocolate banana is like one of my favorite flavor combinations. And now it's gonna have crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery Butterfinger on top. I'm just gonna sprinkle on all of those shards. And on this donut, I've decided to throw both yellow and blue sprinkles on top. Now, I'm gonna be on social media looking for your Butterfinger Bakes challenge entries. Don't forget to use the hashtag ButterfingerBakes so I can find you. And then I'm gonna personally select the winner and send you the ultimate Butterfinger and How to Cake It prize pack. Click here if you want to watch a playlist of tutorials of some of the recipes I used today that you can make better with Butterfinger. Thank you again to Butterfinger for collaborating with us on this video. You know what else makes baking better? The fact that I get to bake with you guys every single week. So thank you for being here and watching me bake. Make sure to check out my newest step-by-step compilation. You will not believe this one. I always get comments from people telling me that I inspire them. Well, you guys inspire me to keep going. So thank you for being here, and I will see you next week